S.Pupo.
100%. It's just the rise of Jack. You've been there since day one. You know, being from the same local area of Margaret River and always being the child prodigy. And he's just always turns in big wins, clutch moments, as we saw this go down during the break.
Oh, it's a little bit double wave action. So down the line, Jack picks this up. Sammy was just that bit too deep and
finally took the off season to get surgery, knowing he had about 6-7 months to recover. He said he's feeling great. S.Pupo wants to surf. Quick whip through the white water. Goes down the wrap. Fun open wall here. He's just going to float that super smooth into that classic looking layback. But his goal for this year is just to keep his spot so he can just focus on the CT from here on out.
Oh, he looks really good here on this opening, on this his second wave, right? Nice smooth face here that he's got to deal with. And that finishing turn for me.
With the fin throw. Jack Robbo tracking down the line. He loves a big section to punt. Stylish reverse. And finishing.
Connected to the board, right behind him. Let's get caught up with what Jack got done. So beautiful tail drift there. And he eyes up this section. I was keen to see it from this angle. So travels some distance, but lands in the reverse.
Nice little chat with Glenn Hall, the coach of Rio Waida. Saying how fun that was. There's a blitz off the lip line for J.Robinson. Heading into a big section, ends up leaning back, losing connection.
I think he just to have that familiarity around it just because of his older brother Miggy speaks volumes to the confidence that you can bring once you qualify.
Sammy liking the feel of his JS as well as he will attack that section. Tail high reverse to start. Makes sense for his brand of surfing. To kind of speed hunt like Rio Waida was doing. Sammy and Joao Chianca as we go to the Stone and Wood slow-mo.
Yeah, let's see here. What he got done on this air. Launches up into the lip. Really nice technique. Lands in the reverse here, but just nice to back up the 7, you know. He wants to put a bit more.
Joao got on, Sammy got on. They both went through heartbreak of Joao falling off first, then Sammy fell off when Joao had his best year. They've been through a lot, those three. Coming into this one, explosive little tailside wrap. Holds the rail on the next cutback. Sammy's now into a fun part of the wave. Clean rails on the top turn and lunging into a foam climb whip to change gears.
We see Jack let that one go. Sammy says, okay, thanks very much, I'll take it. But for me, it's the clean face. I keep going back to what Jake Marshall said with Jesse Starling, you know, that sort of little update on what's it like out there. You just came in from the free surfing saying it is a bit chunky and, you know, just with that wind blowing into the wave, there's a little bit of bauble, but
smart man.
Oh, it goes from the water horse to the steel horse. Just all over it, Hyper.
Well, last score 607 before we went to break for S.Pupo to go with his 7-point ride. Jack, with priority, needs a 7-4 to keep his title defense intact. Let's catch up with Rio Waida hanging out with Jesse Starling.
Full year on the championship tour too. I mean, Indo must be so proud of you.
Yeah, I'm very happy to be back in the World Championship Tour. It's been a while, so a bit of nervous, but at the same time I was excited. And then I thought I want to have fun this year, and also I thought I just want to show my best surfing to everyone. So I thought I want to do that. Thankfully, I have amazing supporters.
Really should be his motto because that's what he does.
As we see late takeoff there from J.Robinson. Doesn't look too interested yet. Let's see if he moves into a big section, little whip reverse. Soft section, he's out of there. And now S.Pupo will kick out. 10:45 to go. There's been some big highlights for Brazil
this year as we see Jack out the back having a look, but might have to give way to Sammy.
Under priority. Sammy's watching him and he will take it. Oh, grab that board just in time. That was really close. If Jack hinders any scoring potential, he will get an interference. Almost thought Sammy was almost trying to sell that a little bit, but he'll just start attacking. How quick is this guy? Just stinging like a bee. Just whip, whip, whip. All those sections now through the inside. And now hustling towards the last part of the wave. Snap the slide. Sammy on his feet. He enjoyed it.
Let's have a look at this super slow-mo here. As we look to the moment where we're thinking how touch and go this is for almost... Look, maybe trying to force the moment there a little bit from Sammy. It was touch and go. But, look, Jack did pick a good wave because this one, is rightfully so, Sammy wanted to take this one because this thing reeled off down the line and Sammy got to work. It just, to your point, Joe, stinging it, absolutely slapping those sections, and the board's looking good. It's looking great. So JS under his feet looking really, really nice. And got to be thinking that, look, he's got a bit of a 6.07 running with Miggy here as we see him up and riding.
S.Pupo blows the tail out over that section and hops out. And this will be tough for Jack. Long wait in the offseason, looking to defend his Bell's title. He'll let out some frustration here. He's going to exit out here in round 2 to kick off his world title campaign.
You know, he could really do his own brand of surfing as we see Jack just having a bit of a perso wave.
Yeah, just a little rotation, feeling out his new JS surfboard, and he knows he's going to a happy hunting ground for him, heading home into Western Australia after this, where he's been very successful. And he will be off and running into the next round to take on Rio Waida. I think if they're at Winky Pop in similar conditions, it's just going to be an air show. Well done.